That's right. Get tacos, hurricanes, and also earthquakes. We just had a 5.1 about an hour ago, whatever. The news is flipping out about it, talking about how lamps are swinging and wine glasses on the edge of counters fell off, and I don't know, pillows are still laying around doing nothing but being pillows. Somebody's lawn chair fell over in the front yard. They'll survive, though. What is going on, everybody? Yeah, we definitely got rain, and we also yeah, only a 5.1 exactly. Like, ain't nothing. And plus, is in Ventura. Nobody lives up there. I mean, some people do, but above LA. So we're in LAJ right now. We've been here many streams, and well, it's because I only got like 6 yards, so we bounce around them. All the other ones are taken care of as well. I mean, everybody comes in here and takes care of these as well. So if you guys are the ones that are coming taking care of them, thank you so much. Sometimes I got to give myself some more work to do. I do need to turn the audio up here so we can hear stuff moving. Hopefully that's not too loud for my voice. Shouldn't be unless I get really close. But we've already started everything. We're in the LAJ yard, as I mentioned, and we are, see if I can get this up. We're going to, well, let me adjust that a little bit. So we'll move that over. Must have made it a little bit smaller or something. There we go. So we're going to be moving around, and we got to do picks. So we're going to be picking up stuff today. We haven't really, I think we did one before where we did that, but not too many. Let's get that out of the way and get in our power here, and let's get to, first we need to make sure our switches are set. So most of the things I actually had the other one set as the lead, but I'll change it now since we're going to be pulling mostly. And lead and short hood trail. So let's check our lights. Weird that these like ditch lights don't come on. Sorry if I blew out your eardrums. I blew out mine. I mean, what do you mean only pickups? We got to start somewhere, and I don't know if how you do it, but if we're going to pick up, okay, there's no cars there, so we're doing a quick swamperoo. We're going to pick up these cars and these cars and those cars all the way down here around the corner. We're going to pick up those. Let's get back because we got one more set over here. These cars here, so if we're only going to pick up those cars, that should take us for about 2 hours. So yes, get in our cab here, get the lights on, the windshield wipers on, all that good stuff. Let's see, we got all that on. Need the interior lights on. I thought there was a windshield wiper thing inside here. I know V on the keyboard does it. I thought there was one inside here. Okay, that's bright. I don't need that. Not that. That's the heater. I don't know. That was around here somewhere. The White would know. We'll just use V for now. All right, so let's do our thing. You can actually probably open that. This rain. Not 100 and whatever spend. Nice. So how's everybody this week? Train Whisperer is in here way early. Oh, that switch is no good, but we'll get it fixed. out, run over here and do this. Throw that switch. Climb back up here and get back inside the cab. Yeah, it's raining on server because it's raining in real life, so trying to make it the same. Courtesy of Garrison. And this isn't the big rain yet. The big rain's coming tonight and tomorrow. But it is raining pretty much like this right here in SoCal. As I look right outside now, cars are getting washed. Got clean cars. Clean cars, clean air. What else do you want? Beer trains, tacos, and hurricanes. So there was nothing at the very end of this. We'll go to that last track and start picking there. We're doing a cool 15 mile an hour here. Hauling some butt. A supply train did arrive the other day, plus there is one that is ready to leave Barstow and head this way, but it's got 2 more stops before it gets here. Bad switch up there again. Before this switch so we can go fix it. Probably even grab that one. No, wait. Well, yeah, we'll get that car. It's just right here. Slam on the wet brakes. That's 3. I meant to do 2. Put our little HUD up. All right, so we got that is on. Yeah, we'll grab this one here and then we'll head to the end. So that way we don't have a whole bunch of cars. We're just trying to pick one. Because this one's just sitting here ready to get swooped up. Then we'll go, let's see, my flashlight's not on, is it? I guess it was. Not even dark. So there's a whole bunch of cars here too that are ready to be. Well, these ones somebody already picked probably when they were doing a job. I refreshed just the LAJ jobs. I'm gonna do the same for the La Mirada jobs that are ready to be. 4 free ones, I need to refresh that, and Malabar. Malabar train was on the way. I don't know where it's at now. If it made it or not. Oh, we'll flick this, come back and grab this one here. Turn off the headlight there as we gonna have a car behind us. Can't see it anyways. We have to keep in mind as we pick these, if they got heavies, if we got loaded cars, we'll have to figure out if we can sort them as we're picking them up. So we'll keep all the empties in the back, and for the loaded ones, that's a good question. When they go on the outbound train, they'll need to be set correctly, but I don't want to have to do a whole bunch of manipulation. Let's go on the front here. Throw that switch back. So again, I am on the Mateo Community server. Link is down below to join the Discord. If you're interested in operating trains in a multiplayer environment, please join the Discord and let us know where you found the server from. And we have a small skills check. The information will be in the Discord. Once you join up, you'll see new server members and what you need to do in order to be ready for a skills check, which is really easy. I did make a couple videos that will help you understand what we're looking for as well. Just basic train handling operations that's here in this channel. We'll have you perform that for us just to make sure you come in and not going to break anything. You just know how to move your train around and do some of the things that we got to do in the game simulator. After somebody's available to check out your status there, we'll welcome you into the server and join us. Pretty much doing what I'm doing here is just moving stuff around. In a pretty safe manner. Let's turn the bell back on because we're going to be reversing here, going into the industry. So I'm running basically this industry here, A and B yards of LAJ, stands for Los Angeles Junction Railway, which is supposed to be, I learned today, it is a interchange between UP and BNSF. So we have supply trains coming to Barstow and send them here, but technically where UP can bring stuff, so we may make that implementation here in the near future. UP can bring stuff directly here and we can send stuff out of here over to UP. It's gonna take a little bit of work to do, but the Y-VRN3351, oh, I can actually stand on this car too, is the local for these A and B yards. We're currently in B yard. A yard's where I started from. So all the industries off of here are going to be this VRN3351. Cars you see over there are 2271, and that's going to be the LA West. That's on the other side of the A yard, past that down a ways. And that's so that's LA West. And the 2281 is LAJC yard, which is to our east. And I've done all these many times. Taco Bell is in the LAJC east. Let's set our switches here for quick picks. So instead of kicking today, we're just going to be grabbing everything and headed back to one of the 2 yards here to prepare an outbound. All these cars are bled, and we're going to connect them all, put the air hoses on as we collect them, hopefully. That way when we make a big train, we don't have to go through and either cheat or connect every line. Do it as we go. I meant to hit 3 on that one, but I only got 2 out of it. Fine. And over here, coming back, 5 miles an hour. We'll connect these lines ahead of time. Multitasking. This is actually nice and relaxing work here. Let's see, I don't have any loads. Those are all empties. All right. Don't want to come in too hot here. Or too slow like that was. Shoot. Looking at a different screen there. The Let's see if that caught us there. We'll go forward anyways. Oh, I got to set that one brake. No, we didn't hit the bumper. Amazing. We'll connect this line and forward. I got the parking brake on. All right, so Railfan Elliott has a question. What game can this computer work on? I mean, what computer can this simulator run on? Pretty much anything. There's not a whole lot to this. Oh, PS5? No, I don't think this is for PS5. This is only for PC. Run8 Studios, where you pick this up, and it seems expensive, but go by the hours that you will actually use it for. It's not. And then the GIST base game is all you'd need to get started. So this is a real train simulator. Can I send you a link to what? Run8? Google Run8. Run8 Studios. I think there is a link down below, but I'm not sure if it is. So the physics of this is what people who enjoy... How's that not working? Because I'm on it? I'm not on it. Look at that. There it goes. Just about works on your mini PC. Yeah, it's not crazy. It's not a whole lot. It depends. You can lower your graphic settings and stuff. As you see, the graphics in here are... They're not crazy, but it's not about the graphics. These are kind of placeholders, and you know, who cares if the cars are square and the people's faces are kind of square. It's about how the cars operate, when you shove cars in the airlines and all that stuff. What it's all about, not the buildings, which are just, again, placeholders. If you want beauty, you can go get a not as functional simulator like Train Sim World. And the graphics are great for about 12 feet away from the lines that you're running on. Then it looks like nothing. There's no graphics past it, just like here. But then also that comes with its own, it's not necessarily a real simulator. It's a game. So this is open world. This is sandbox. As it comes out of the box, there's nothing to do. You have to basically get configurations from someplace like the depotserver.com, which is where they've done all the work. We all follow what they've done, and I am a member of that community as well. But they have all the maps and well, this takes place. I'm in Southern California, so I'm running the SoCal line. As far as Pennsylvania, there's a DLCs. I think that's New York, but I'm not sure because I don't play Kirk or whatever it's called, and I have all the DLCs, but I don't really venture out to the East Coast. There's also a Roseville, Northern California DLC, and I have not yet even launched that. It's all launched from how you start the game, though. All right, so connect airlines here. We're not running air. All the cars are bled anyways. Make sure that all of our airlines are hooked up. So I am running mod enhancements under enhancements, which can be called mods, basically graphic mods for the cars, so that some of them have graffiti on them. And I'll be adding my own graffiti to some of the vehicles as I figure out how to do that. Oh, this does have loads in it. Okay. So, yes. So there's loads in here. Now the loads are at the rear end, except for that one. and that one. So I need to pull this car out, and I need to put the load somewhere. So let's do that now. I suppose I can pull this one out first. We'll put a handbrake on here. So I have to... so Run8 Studios is the people who developed the game. And that's where you purchase it if you wanted it. I think it's $50. And that's, again, for base game. There's a lot of extras that you can purchase to enhance your experience, but all you really need is base game to get going and start learning. It just seems pretty high at the beginning, but it's not so much. Again, I have videos on my channel here, basic train handling operations. I explain how a lot of this stuff works. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kick these. I've got 2 empties, and that might not be enough room, so I'll just push them back on this track here. No handbrake on there. And the brakes are bled. There's no air in it. I'm also using a rail driver too, for those of you who don't know what that is. It's like a flight yoke, but it's for trains. Alright, so I'm at 6. I'll go ahead and kick that there. And come a little bit forward. I'm going to put this full car back with the other full cars. This one's full, so I will carefully kick this one back. And I guess I'm not going to get it because I wasn't able to pay that much attention to it. Put a handbrake on this one. Okay, so we'll buckle this one back up and disconnect this one. So what I did on the other one, on this one, I threw a handbrake onto it as it was going down the tracks here to stop it. Oh, hey, thanks so much. That's Mr. Punnikuk. Dutch, thank you so much. You're my first super chat. Very first one. I just became a YouTube partner 2 days ago. Took me about 5 years of serious video creation and streaming to make that. I've been an affiliate on Twitch since, I don't know, like 2017 or something. No, 2019. I didn't take that serious at first because I was like, who wants to watch people play video games? Can you call me on Discord? So, like, I'm streaming right now. You want me to stop streaming and talk to you on Discord? Is that what you're saying? And I don't know, you can put your question down below and I can answer it here because other people may have the same question. All right, so now we have the empties where we want them. Now we'll pull forward, we'll grab the full ones. And that looks good. I think I have not removed the handbrake. Now that I have, go ahead and pull forward here. Well, my advice on what not to order is pretty much anything unless your belly can tolerate it, though. Okay, so no, I can't be streaming when we're on call because it goes through the stream. I'm in voice on Discord when I'm free, when I'm streaming. I'm in my own Discord right now, but I have nobody in here and I'm muted in case somebody pops in. I take streaming a lot different than most people do, and that is I try to provide a professional product instead of just having a wide open microphone and you hear stuff going on in the background and people having a great time. Well, I'm not going to be done. When I'm done, I'm leaving for the evening. So if you have a question, please post it here or write it in the comment and I will answer it when I can. But I don't need to talk to anybody in Discord. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with writing it down right where you're typing now. It's just a question about Run 8 probably. And I'd be happy to answer it right here with my voice. Then I can concentrate and move my choo-choos. All right, I don't know how to get rid of that thing in that there in, because I've never had a super chat. How do you get it off the screen? I think it stays for a little bit longer. Well, hi again, Bobby. Train Whisper. No. It's no problem. I've never seen that before. So it's going up, but it should be disappearing actually. Yeah, ask away. You got plenty of people that are yard masters in here that can answer it. There, yeah. See, so I just disabled it, re-enabled it, so it has all these other ones. But for some reason, super chat, I think it's just gonna be there longer. It's gonna be in the way. Let me see if I can figure out how long it stays on there for, though. Because I wasn't aware of a timer. Pancake broke the chat. Well, no, not really. I'm just curious if there's a yeah, so it's listed as important. But I don't see a timer in there. That's what I'm finding interesting, that there's no how long that is displayed, because you see the other chat goes away. There's keyframes. Yeah, I don't know. It's moving. Just keep typing questions in chat and it'll keep going up. Hit enter a bunch of times. All right, so we are we have all of our fulls there. This is the last of the cars here. So let's take off our parking brakes. Let's go ahead and go forward. Blowing out your eardrums. All right, so we're gonna pull all these forward, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with them right after we pull them out of here. So we got fingers up, we got pizzas. Gotta get a Hawaiian aloha. So here's some of the graffiti, which, you know, the car itself is like Gen 1 or something, so that's why it looks all grainy and stuff. But, so that's some of the extra graffiti that's on them. I got them out of the enhancement Discord, which is, those are SD 45s. So I think this is like one of the Run 8 like repaints or something. Oh man, the San Bernardino sub, this sub is great, isn't it? There's so much to do. All right, got a pineapple. All right, McFly's putting, I don't know, is that a bus and something else? Rockefeller's washing his hands. Chris, thank you so much for washing your hands. It's important, you know. All right, so let's get back up. Now, guess we'll get right here. That's the fly through the air one. That's not what I needed. I needed this one. So we should have enough room. Make sure all these switches are set, and they are. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to back up and derail and do all kinds of nasty stuff. All right, now we're out of our turn the bell off. Okay, so as soon as the front of the engine here, we're going to go ahead and start a countdown timer indicated up here in the upper right-hand corner. Also inside of the engine, the door open. That way I know when, I mean, I'll see the end of it, but yeah, 800 feet. It won't go too far up there. We're good. And then we're going to back these in 6 miles an hour. We're good. So these are empties here, but I have loads on the back. So we'll have to PWC. And if we look at our map, I want to do that. All right, I pushed the wrong button. That's what we're looking for. So do we see PWC on here? Yes, PWC was all the way in the back. So we could probably grab these ones that are right here and jam those back where they need to go. Thus, clearing out this track here. But in the meantime, let's see, so those are empties. Should have took those with me. Too late now. Now we got to deal with them. So we're going to put them on this first track here, first of all, and then that way we can move them after. Let's see, which track is this? Yeah, okay. I have an idea. Which is why I love this yard work. Game of Life, welcome. So this is why I enjoy this type of work, because now I have puzzles, right? I've got all these cars. I want them to go here, but this stuff's in the way, but I need to put this stuff down there with all these here. I want to drop them, but how do I do that? Well, we're going to grab them, drop them, push these back where those go, and then go back and push those where they need to go. It'll take a couple moves, but no problemo. We've got the space, we got the room. Come on back. Oh, I gotta go on this side though. Let me get rid of this map that I had up too long. We don't want to come in too hot, start breaking stuff. Yeah, maybe we do. No, NM would love it. So yeah, we're gonna grab these PWCs. We're gonna pull forward and kick them on that track there. Get rid of what we have, and then go push these where they need to go. We're gonna deliver these to the customer. I have a supply train coming in, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. Part of the jobs that are in the Discord. Good to me. Pull it forward. All right, parking brakes are coming off. Hand wheels. All I got to do is pass that switch again that we were at. Then we're going to shove this right back down here with the loads on this side towards the A yard there. That dude's waiting. He's going to be waiting all day in the rain. It looks like waiting is something he does a lot. You see how the graphic's kind of cheesy, but it's just a placeholder. Steering wheel's a little thin. He's not. All right, we're down to about 2 cars to go. Now we're down to 2. Using dynamic brakes to slow her down here since we're running with cars that are not charged. Down to 2, so let's independent, come reverse. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Right at the switch. Give it a little bit of that comes forward. And throw that. And come on back. Yep, I know. They just set a parking brake on this one here. We'll still have to go see where those go. I think they're going all the way to the end. We're making this up as we go along. We split the loads off the empties, and we're going to deal with the empties next. Those have a ways to go. We're going to come way down here. These empties do as well. I should be able to fit all those on that track. Looking some dynamics here so we don't slam in them too hard. Four miles an hour. Off the dynamics and let her coast into it. Okay, so we have a connect. Parking brakes come off. Connect those airlines. Let's go down here and check to make sure these are still rolling. I'm gonna do, since those ones are already there, I'm gonna go to the air brake cheat. Remove air. That means when I hit F7, now all the angle cocks and hoses are, all the angle cocks are open, all the hoses are closed, but let's make sure we didn't screw ourselves here. Yep, that's still closed. That one could actually be open. It's that one that needs to be closed. All right, let's get back up here. Coming back a little bit more. See, these guys are coming to a slow stop here, but I'm going to try to get them over here first. And for those of you that are like when you join the Discords, there's the Mateo Discord. That's the one that's related to this Run8 server. That's a link down below, and then there's my my Discord, which is really my community Discord. A bunch of old guys have been playing video games for a long time. You're going to want to join the Mateo one, and there's also a link to the depotserver.com, I believe, where the maps come from. All right, so I think that's just about good here. Start slowing her down. These 3 hoppers here are going to be empties. So I'm going to put the next set over here if I need to. Need another car or so. Clear. That's the wrong button. Again, so we'll go here. What I want to do is put a handbrake on both of these so that I do need to stop these. I'll have some resistance on it. Still need more. So the stress of the couplers are pushing the rest of the train back, but we're just coming back a little bit here. That should do right there. So we'll go ahead and throw our independent brake on. Oh, nope, nope. See that? I can't. This guy's still in the way. We need to clear these tracks here. That should work right there. Put on some handbrakes here. Hold her tight before we go look at the back. Like I have dragging equipment on this guy too. All right, now it's good. Go look at the back, and we are pretty dang good back here. Pretty dang spiffy. Okay. That's closed, that's open. We're going to go down for the next set down there, but fix this. We got to go shove those back where they go first. Back here. So PWC, I think I have that turned off right now. Turn off the light here. They're safe and sorry, stop all the way instead of ramming into the cars. So let's go find PWC. PWC is going to be right here, and we already have it lined up. I think there was another set, but we only have 4, so we're going to be coming back. I've already set those switches, so let's come on back. Looking up here at my little handy dandy how fast I'm going deal. 10 miles an hour. Pretty good. Get back here to make sure that we do hit this switch correctly. And then if we, while we're doing that, we check here. So we're going to finish this spline, if you will, here, or whatever they call it, the spur. We're going to move on to the next one, which will be CBA, HMM, EAP, and PBF. Remember I said take 2 hours to clear these? It's going to take 2 hours to clear these. Probably longer. Everything in Run 8 takes twice as long as you think it's going to. I'm going to go ahead and put, I can't get it from here, can I? Nope. I can from here. Put a handbrake on that guy. We'll just walk back here. I got the handbrake on so I can have more control over the back of it, so I don't slam into that bumper there. Walk down here and make sure we don't get too close, but we want to get somewhat. There are little loading bins here. Looks like they come in empty and they leave full, or they come in somewhat full and they get processed, and so they might do a offload, reload kind of deal. Provide the kind of customer service that they like. Throw that handbrake on, one on each side. Open a cup. Now we're back in the cab. That's really loud with the windows open. At least in my ears. I don't know how it was in yours. That's not too loud. Yeah, it is pretty. It was loud. Not that bad. We have at least the windows closed. All right, so we're done with this. Things. I don't know what you would call it because it doesn't seem like a spur. It probably is. All right, let's go back to the next one. Now we're doing the 1, 2, 4 industries. I'll keep an eye out for the loaded ones again. All right, so we got cars here. And these are all empties. Okay, no problem. I guess I could have done the airlines ahead of time, right? Walking along the side. Okay, so connect that guy. Connect that guy. All right, going forward. Oops, wrong one. That should only be now that's loud. There you go. Had to get away from it a little bit. Okay, let's look at our next pick, which are these two guys here. So that one. These are all empties. Good. Okay, up. So I double click that one. Grab onto this guy. Waving a flag like crazy right now. We'll be standing right there waving a flag. We're around here used to this trains operating here. Had a local in Beaumont last week. I was starting to go across the crossing and I saw, you know, the head end was a wide body train. I think it was a Gevo, two of them running locals. The nose came kind of into the crossing and I was like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden the gate started coming down, but I was like right underneath them, so I had to back up. And so then I waited there and there was like, it had an island, a concrete island in the middle. So as the local grabbed the load and pulled forward, literally stopped and blocked the tracks, disconnected the engines, and then pulled a little bit forward and was just waiting there by the switch. And I was like, I was stuck. There was what are those? Like the little square trucks behind me, and he backed up finally. I'm like, yo, I can't get out of here, so can you pull forward or something? So he finally pulled forward, and then I was able to back up and turn around and go around it, because the next crossing over, he wasn't blocking. So, you know how it is being in the game where you just stop and block a crossing. It's like, real life, that sucks. when you see them blocking the crossing and they disconnect the power to go get more or whatever, and they're ain't moving those cars anytime soon, it's like, dang, be here for a while. Let's run over here and peek out these. This time we'll put the airlines on. It'll only be one. All right, that's it. Getting out of here. Well, we'll probably pull these forward and push those with the other empties that are two over from this. So we're going to continue forward here. We need the third switch, so we'll do a countdown. So that one is good. We're going to need this sucker right here. $72.07. What we got in here? All right, so he's running the coal train, or the grain train, I mean. He's on UP. He's running the one to San Bernardino from Fresno. All right, so once we pass this switch here, we'll throw it, and then we're going to reverse this cut back into that. As we build the outbound, it shouldn't be too hard. Put these together. We'll probably run them over, get a C yard. I think there's some in Malabar. At least there's picks in Malabar that need to be done as well. We'll combine these two up, take them down to La Mirada, see if there's anything there. I already sent the porphyry train out to Barstow. We're just cleaning up stuff. I do have fly trains inbound. I'll start my countdown timer here. Only 600 feet. Train is starting to pick up here. Just like in server, as you see, it's what it's like outside. Two more to go. There we go. Let's come on back. Rider back here. Actually, I started a timer. No, I cleared it. Start it right about here. That's where I want the rear of the train to be. All these 2271s here, these are going to LA West across the way, the one I did last week. So that's where all these guys are going to be going. So they're going to be leaving the B yard here, headed up there, but I have a supply train headed here. It's in Barstow, ready to head here. That has, I don't think it had any of the 2271s. I think it had the 3351s, which is out of these 2 yards. And then perhaps the 81s, which is C yard. But I don't know if it had 81s. I really don't remember. Doesn't matter. We pretty much just need them for this 3351. Because the C yard's got a couple tracks worth of cars in it ready to be delivered. And there are some up here, I believe, as well. Unless I got rid of them. So we've already passed the distance counter, which is not a problem. We're just going to get down to coupling speed here. Perfect right there. And on the ground. And brakes off. Let's push it back just a bit. Actually, we may not even need to do that. Connect our brake lines. So we have 4 cars here, all empty, perfecto. Go to the other end. Set a couple handbrakes. Doesn't matter which side as long as they don't roll. They're all empty, so they're relatively light. Release that, and let's go back and get more. We're going to go back up to the switch and then just back up and go back down kind of the way we came. Go set that up now. This switch here is going to go forward on that. Do my flying thing. And we're going to go down this one next. That's all this kind of work is. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Switch is good. This switch is good. We just need this one. All right. Now, hold F11, click on the cab, and now we're in the reverse cab. But I gotta go in reverse. So if I hit V, it doesn't change the windshield wipers in this one. Whoops. And I gotta make it primary one. Just have to look through the spotted glass. Otherwise, we have to be outside in the water. Okay, so we already did that one. We're going to come back through here. That's a special pick. That one's opposite. Ride control and up arrow does what? Come on, windshield wipers or get in the cab? Got stuff in both locations here. Oh, put your head up. Well, I wasn't in the main cab though, so I don't know. Plus the window was closed. Kind of hurts if you put your head out a closed window. Okay, so I've got stuff on both tracks here. So we're going to pick this guy first. Deal with it shortly after. Just like this. A little too far away from the train, so I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it. So we're going to grab this, that's the backwards, we're going to pull it down through here, come back around that way, pick them up, and then back up and get these sets. We could double head it if we needed to, but I don't think I need to. Pretty good right there. I guess I could have connected this already. And brakes off, coming back. Damn. There's only one ear, but it's enough. We'll just follow it and these haven't been processed. There's a couple that haven't been processed yet. There is some in there that have. shift out the ones that have been processed. Okay. Look out for the cars. So we'll get on the other side of the switch here in reverse, and that's the only set of cars, I believe, that are backwards. We can look at the map again here in a second. You'll see, yep, everything else is the other way. Oh yeah, so we're at 1 hour and 15, and we've cleared 3 of these bays. We did spot dose last time. What are you talking about? Oh, you've done this local. This is pretty fun. All these locals aren't too hard. They're they have their own challenges. You gotta pass those right there. They are little puzzle pieces, which makes it really fun. They seem to be really confusing at first, when the first time you ever do them, and then you just use the map and realize, oh, they're not that bad at all. So again, these two are probably full of rail drivers, and they haven't been, or the parts that they need for the rail drivers, since this is Walters. They sell them, but we're gonna get these ones that have already been processed off. Push them back there. Might be close. So San Diego. air in these? Nope. I don't really sort A or B yards. I pretty much just grab whatever and then deal with it. I don't do a whole lot of sorting. I just make sure I sort them by the, you know, whether it's 2281 or 2271. I don't really spend a lot of time sorting them for delivery because it just takes just as long. Okay, so these guys are back here. And we'll go back and grab these guys. These should be connected as I let them come in nice and soft. Nope, not connected. Almost. Just need a slight little tug on it. All right, so let's get this thing laced up. Tight squeeze there. Oh, I can't lace that up because it's not connected yet. These are all empties. Pumping operations going on at West Colton. Thanks to Tris. Moving some metal around there. Is that enough? Maybe. Yes. He's coming from behind me. All right, and then we're going to these handbrakes pull out of here. Close right there. Oh, that's the end of it. Now we'll connect these. I'm going to go throw this other switch over here so we can pull these cars out of here, up here. All this multitasking. I think I can get those first. That one car first. Okay, we will connect that. And brakes off, coming back. 3. And without jerking around the corner, we have 1 in each. Let's go back to that one first. Coming in a little hot. Coming in hot. You can see everything wiggling around. It's dangerous hot there. Thought I only hit notch 1, but you know, the rail driver does the rail driver stuff sometimes. A good couple speed here, 4 miles an hour. Place this guy up here. And brakes off, pulling forward. Far all empty, so that'd be pretty easy. Four more to go. Oh, the switch is on the other side. Ow, little independent brake. Just a little bit, and the thing came to a dead stop. Light. Actually, this one here. Whoa, 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 whoa. This one isn't. I thought this was. It has a little bit of weight in it. So let's go ahead and strip that off now. Let's. I should have picked this one first. We'll get it. I didn't realize, I thought this one was green, but it's got like a light yellow. So it has, it's not full, but it has some stuff in it. We'll put it with the ones that have loads. That way the empties stay together. I mean, it's only 2 from the back, so it's not like this is taking forever. Anyway, I mean, we even cleared the road. That's cool. All right, lace it up. Pull forward. Let's get those 2 out of here. Why did I hit the, did I do that? I did that. Did I open that again? I must have hit instead of connect, unpin or something. Connect. That's what we want to do. I must have hit the open coupler. All right, handbrake's off. We got 2 more stops in this little spur. And that'll be the last one. The next one's over in A Yard. I think this this one that we're on now is where most industries have 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 industries here. The very last one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one was 4. So. Well, no, the first one was 3, then 4, then 5, then 8, and then 5. And that's looking at this map here. All right, coupled. Go get our last sets. I think everything else. Fly over here, make sure everything is set for us to pull out. It is. And we're going to put them on this. Hopefully we'll fit it back on this track, but we'll have to see when we get there. Oh, we're not going to need to cross that crossing up there. All right, 2 more. That'll do right there. Let's bring her back. Yeah, I know. I threw it in reverse before I got it out of gear. Okay, so that's empty, and all these are empty. So we have loads on here. Wait a minute. You didn't grab these? Huh. That's weird. How did we not grab those? Thought we coupled onto them and laced them up. All right, let's go back and get them. We're going to pull them out here, though, so we grab those because I don't want to mix the empties again in the loads. So maybe I didn't. I remember when I coupled it was real soft, and maybe I wasn't knuckled in all the way. Stand out here so nobody can get hit by cars. Funny, you take off and you leave your cars behind. A good speed right there. Slow it down a little bit more. Now we got her. I'm going to leave this thing unlaced because, again, I'm going to drop it so I can get those empties, and then I'll come back and get these. Somewhere about this distance. Here they come now. Yeller ones. Well, they're not that full. I think they're only like 51 tons. 56 tons. Oh, the brakes were still on that too. There we go. Ah. Thought that one was going to come off. I had the handbrake on the first one. I thought I'd crumble into it, but I had the brakes on. All right, now it's good. Handbrake's on. We'll leave this one here. Try not to get it on the way out. Go get the rest. Right back here for victory. Well, that switch is good. We're gonna, there's a crossing here, so we're gonna yell at people and wave our hands around and throw smoke bombs. Put some bananas out there. We don't want to do that. Cars will slip over them. Well, that just ends in a parking lot. So we'll grab this guy here, pull forward and push back, get those two cuts. Grab the full ones on the way out. Didn't jump off a moving train as a BNSF employee, because that's illegal. Apply some braking, dynamic braking. Get down to speed here. Perfect. All right, connected. We can't because too many whistles for going forward, but we got stuck. Handbrake's off. Next, we'll grab the shortcut and then the long cut. We're lined up for the shortcut. You can ride it back. Actually, I could have gone over here and laced it up. Get me. All right, so that one's laced. Cars are coming back here somewhere. There they are. Lace this side up. See where we are. We're good. Far. Five and a half miles an hour is good coupling speed if we do hit it. Right now is okay, now that we're not watching it. 4.8's even better. It's gonna connect right there, it sounded like. We are coupled. Handbrakes off. Let's pull forward. Let's get the last cut. Hey, what's up, Kurt? How are you doing? I'm just clearing out some industries here. Customers are done with their orders and going to retrieve them and send them back out to Barstow to get sorted and off on their merry way. We're the LAJ A and B yards doing pickups for Y-VRN3351. You see all these cars here have the outbound tags on them, so they are going off map, but via Barstow. Raining in server, as you can see right there, it's what it is doing right here in SoCal in real life, thanks to the hurricane and the earthquake that we had earlier that the news made a big deal about. I didn't actually feel it. Back at work and sunburnt. Yeah, two combinations aren't great. One thing to be sunburnt, it's another thing to be back at work and sunburnt. All right, that's gonna work there. Let's ride her back. And back. I got my rain gear on as we work out in every weather. Not gonna get sunburnt in this though. Yeah, we can do it all over again. Stand by. In about 20 minutes, you can rewind it back to the beginning. Okay, so we'll connect that, and we did connect everything else. Handbrake's coming off. Let's go forward. Let's get our the ones that are semi-empty. Go right through the cisterns. Fly right into them and hang our head. You know, it's just a lot of this is all I've been doing for the last 1 hour and 20 minutes, or 1 hour and 40 minutes, 1:44:22. Some of, 5 minutes of that is getting everything, making sure it's working, and that's why I do that little pre-roll at the very beginning, at 5 minutes. I need to reduce my Twitch one to 5 minutes, but just to make sure the sound and the chat and everything's working, so I can concentrate on doing stream after that. Garrison, well, I've got my rain gear on. As you can see, somebody ordered the rain, and well, they're delivering it, lots of it. It is literally doing this right now outside my house, like in real life. So perfect, the right amount. There is a big letdown. Well, it's not supposed to be here till tomorrow. This is just the outskirts. This is the outer bends. Tomorrow's tonight, actually, like starting tonight, it's supposed to, it's supposed to dump 6 inches in, like, here in the Inland Empire anyways. It's supposed to dump 6 inches in like 8 hours or something. It's just like more rain than we got. Well, no, it's about half the amount of rain we got all year. And we had a wet year. Yeah, that's right. No, it's good. It's good. We work in all weathers. We also had an earthquake too. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can simulate that, but yeah, there was about an hour before the stream. There was a 5.1 in Ventura, which is just north of Los Angeles. And I'm about 100 miles away from it, so I should have felt it, but I didn't. And they're showing things on the news like they always do and make a big deal out about it. And people are sending their videos of their lamps hanging from the ceiling swinging slightly, and like they have a bookshelf and like one book falls off, or like a like a Father's Day card or something that's sitting up there falls over, birthday card. Like, oh my God. not like gas lines broke and things are on fire like in Maui, you know. It's, or the Big Island, whatever that was. It's just a lamp shaking. Some wine glasses that were on the edge fell off. It's like, okay, you'll survive. And they called it, I think it was like the local news, LA news called it a strong earthquake. I'm like, it was a 5.1. That's it's called moderate, not strong. No, I know, 5.1. You're just like, what was that? 7.2 we had a couple years ago. You know, that was, yeah, that made me stand up. Because I said, what the hell is that? Somebody outside moving this thing or what? Because, yeah, 7.1, 7.2, I think it was. That was interesting. That's what I was saying. And I looked as soon as somebody was on that, because I was watching the storm, like the live storm coverage on the news through YouTube. They were streaming it live on YouTube. It's Channel 7, ABC, for you guys not here. And they were talking about how, you know, I saw people in chat saying earthquake, earthquake, and they're like, oh, there was an earthquake. And then I looked it up on the earthquake, you know, what do you call it? The USGS site. And it said there was a, I didn't realize that the time was, I thought I read the time as just a few minutes prior to that, you know, and it was last night. But in Fontana, which is right next to West Colton, across the freeway from West Colton, the, it said there was a 2.5 or something. So 2.5 is down the street, you know. 2.5? What? Nobody feels a 2.5. That's like a New York subway system as a train drives by underground. I wasn't around for the 89 one in the Bay Area. I was around for the 87 ones here in SoCal, though. The Lancaster ones, I think, was. Yeah, right? At 30-30-30-06, that's like an 8.5 to your shoulder when you set that one off. Well, not us, but you know, the younger ones. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to no, I should have the room to pull all the way forward. Especially if I kick these two on the very end onto this, these here. We'll see as it comes out, because I got these cars already here. Yeah, this should fit. Think about using these box cars here to buffer on these full tankers. I didn't know what's in here. You know what's in here now? Flammable. Ethanol acrylate. Maybe corrosive? That might work. Sounds corrosive. Probably like fingernail polish or something. I will mark it corrosive. There we go. And they got labels on them. So if you ever wanted to know how do you do that, well, there you go. That's how you do it. You know, if you are experiencing Taco Bell bowel quakes, I think that's what their official name is a bowel quake, right? You know, I think you'd be lucky than a 5.2 or even or 5.4. And it depends on your digestive system. What's up, Chris? No, Hound is, let's see, is he even, I mean, it's late for him. Last week he hung out and it was kind of late, so that was pretty late for him. But he's really, yeah, Battlequake. He's pretty good to work with, though, that's for sure. A lot of guys on here are great to work with. The Mateo Community Server, the owner right there for the server, Garrison, San. So again, if you guys are coming in, ooh, that's close. I mean, that's, ooh, look at that. That's like professional level right there. There's somebody who'd want to write me up for that. I'm in the LAJ A and B yard. This is B yard here. A yard is right here. And that's the last set of picks that I have to do for tonight. So we had all these customer orders. They finished them and we have picked them up. And now somebody, those cars are not going here, by the way. These are going to the LA West, which is right over yonder through the fog here. Over in that area. So we're not going to deal with those. But I do have some supply trains en route. It's actually a pretty good job. It's at Barstow right now, and it's leaving with 3 stops. The first being at Porphyry, the second being at La Mirada to drop some off, and then finally it's coming in to here off CP Riddle. So you'll be basically coming in this way and coming back around and pulling through. There's a ton of stuff over at C Yard as well. Yeah, Pancake's still up with me. All right, so we're going to go to the second one. We got room over there. Let me get to my switch. It's actually this switch here, so we can start the descent of speed here. We're going to go ahead and, oh no, I said I was going to buffer these, huh? Well, I kind of cut it loose before I needed to, but that's okay. I'm just going to push these down just a little bit. Like before, I'll just come get them again when I'm done with them. Like I said, I want to use these as buffers on the other side of those acidic tankers. Yeah, as soon as you get that rail driver, you know, plug it in and then calibrate it. Once you calibrate it, you'll have minimal problems. It comes with a little thing that you can put in to see what the buttons are, but I just downloaded it from the people who made the rail driver. RD something, whoever that is, and I printed it out and then I just cut out the little pieces so it's the long strips and then filled it in. That way they're, you know, I did a color printer so they're color coded and stuff. Much easier to read. Got one more switch to go. Should have plenty of room. Let me go check that. I do. Not a whole lot, but enough. Need 5. I'm not going to hit that bumper, but I'm going to be up in there. Yeah, maybe that's where I got it from. In the game docs itself, in the PDFs that come with the actual install of the game. But I think, I don't remember if that one printed out right. One of them, I might have just got it from, yeah, I don't remember, from Rail Driver from Run8, but printed it out, cut out the strips, laid them in there, and they're not perfect, but they definitely do the job. There's Dutch right there. Do this, and then we're coming back. Run over and shake his hand. He disappeared. He knew I was coming for him. Flying around here somewhere. Anybody see him in the sky? Hopefully he doesn't poop on us. Well, Barstow and West Colton is just as busy, by the way, for UP. They're the classification yard, so they're going to be really busy. Are they the busiest? Depends. If you're talking about according, compared to this yard, absolutely, because they do all the sorting for all of BNSF SoCal. So all of us funnel all of our loads to and from Barstow. They classify them and send them where they need to go. So yes. And on the UP side, same thing. Like the UP yards across the way here, the UP River Yard. You can see the cars over there. That's one of the yards for UP. UP has a lot of yards here in Los Angeles as well. All right, we're on, and yeah, I think this will fit here. We'll get as close as we can. Does Run 8 have slugs? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like shotgun slugs? Or no slugs? We shot water slugs out of torpedo tubes on submarines. What is a slug? Can you guys define it for me? Somebody ever asked me that question? Oh, power units with no cab. I see what you're saying. Well, we have those like power movers. Not quite the same thing because they have cabs. All right, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put a couple of handbrakes on. Yeah, those industry mover things, I can't spawn it right now because I have control of this train, but I'll show you one here in a second. I know it's not what you're asking about, but they do have something right other than, what we see here as power units. All right, once I clear this, that should be good. It's going to be... Check our measurements. Nope, we're gonna need to come back more. How much room we got back here? Oh, we got plenty. All right, handbrakes off. Get ready to put them back on. The push. Yeah, so Garrison also runs a second server besides the SoCal server. It's on a different Discord though, so if you're a member of the Mateo Community server here through the Discord here, and you're already a member of this, you have access to that. And if you are not, either or, you can join either community. The other one is the High Green Run 8 server. That's a different Discord. And again, the links are down below. If you're interested in playing multiplayer on either one of those, just join those Discords and let us know your intentions. I'm here to join and play on your multiplayer. We'll direct you to the right place. Look for the thread in the Discord. It talks about how to join the server and what you need to do. One of those will be a simple check ride. I do have videos. What am I doing here? I just want to open that. I do have some videos in the YouTube channel here that will explain basic train handling and stuff in Run 8. And those are kind of the ideas that we're going to want you to be able to perform in a basic, simplistic check ride so that we know you're not going to destroy the server and cause everybody to have to find something else to do for a few hours while it gets repaired. So both links are down below. There's the Mateo Discord, which is the server I'm currently on, and the High Green Run 8 server, which is the Southeast server. Both require base game, but the Mateo, this server here, you only need base game. The other one, you have to have base game plus that DLC. Yeah, we're more readily available, I think, on the SoCal server. There's a lot more people that have only the base game. And so there's a lot more people on that server. It's the same, pretty much the same way in the depot as well. If I look at the depot server right now for the plus, there's 0 people on SoCal and, well, 6 on ALine. Probably because it's raining here. All those guys, they don't like the rain. They're not used to rain in SoCal, so they're like, well, if I'm going to play in the rain, I might as well just go on the East Coast server because it always rains there. Florida. But yeah, whenever you complete your check ride and we say that, yep, you're good to go, then you can go to the other server and request access, and somebody in that Discord will provide you with the access because we'll see that reciprocate. Same owner of both servers, so just 2 different Discords to keep the type of, you know, the traffic, that information is separated because they're in different sides of the country. There's no reason to mix those, so it's on. That's why it's on 2 different Discords. Now, if you don't have Run 8, then there's, you know, you can join the Discord if you want. You just can't do a check ride unless you have Run 8. You can join the Discord. You'll have limited access to, you know, some of the information. All right, I'm grabbing these cars and going all the way around, by the way. I didn't say that already, which I don't think I did. Why am I doing it? Oh, because this track is... yeah, CSX does things different, right? All right, I'm going to do... I can't go back that way. That's going that way. All the way down there looks clear. I'll send those down there and then we'll go pick them up on the other end of it. We're going to want this one. Well, guess we're going this way now. You can take the check ride anytime you want. I mean, the refresher, you can, check ride is really for us to make sure that you, because we had a lot of people that would come in and say they knew what they were doing, and they would come in and then prove themselves wrong. Like, they couldn't figure out a lot of the basic tasks, like the extreme, like, you know, how do I tag my train? Like, well, you said you knew the basics on how to do that stuff. So that's why we test for it. And, but I mean, if you want to, anybody wants a refresher, all they have to do is say, hey, I want to come work with one of us, you know, come do this stuff. And then we'll let you drive, of course. I don't care if I drive or if I do whatever. I love playing in the multiplayer. I just don't like to do it on stream because I have to make sure that their microphone's good and all that. But I'm in all the time running with somebody else a lot of times doing this, you know, this kind of stuff. And with multiple people, not only does the enjoyment level skyrocket, because, you know, it's just fun working with other people doing this. This was the whole point of this. In my opinion, this is why this is multiplayer. I prefer multiplayer games over single player games any day of the week. Depends on the game, obviously, but multiplayer games are much more fun for me. And doing this kind of work that requires multiple people in real life anyways is amazing. They're adding routes long term. I think eventually they're going to have, well, I don't know if the guy's going to live long enough to do the entire connect East Coast to West Coast, but they want to get as much as they can. And why I said I don't know if he's going to live long enough, I mean, I think he's like in his 30s. And I'm not getting Starfield. I'm not a massive space person. I love science, but playing space games isn't really my thing. Oh, I mean, Mr. White, anytime you want, you can just get with me and we can run through stuff. And, you know, we've talked on voice many times, so we can work together on some stuff when we both are available and get you all spun up. You guys could just watch my videos on my streams because this is pretty much all I do is industry work. Mostly, predominantly. I wouldn't say, oh, I got to go get that still. But then, you know, then you can watch it back at your own speed. So if I do things, I tend to do things a little fast because I've now done these. Why does my flashlight keep coming on? Keep hitting up. I am very comfortable, especially the rail driver. Things can happen so fast. You know, moving, going forward, slamming on brakes, cutting, releasing, turning back, going backwards like this right here. The loud horn in your ear. But yeah, we can, wait, did I double, see, I double clicked that. That's one thing that happens if you go too fast. Got an XD from Pancake who's flying over my head wanting to poop on it. Unless he's inside the cab somewhere. Oh, he's up there flying. Hey, where you at? Where you at? All right, we got it that time. No, I guess it's not. There he is. Not gonna let me get on there. There we go. We made it. Just in time to stop. Oops, sorry. This is the good stuff here. The running locals, running yard work. I mean, I have LAC, a job in there to build trains. If you want to load bear tables, go get more bear tables, drop them in there, and then if you want to get that switch for me, Dutch, you can. The one that I'm coming up on right now. I'm going to put this 3 over from where I'm at now, where those tankers are. That switch right there. All right, let's see. Which one's the lead engine? All right, so I'm going forward. Have a good one, Garrison. Thanks for stopping in. I know you need your rest, and rest up. Get well. Yeah, I'd be happy to work with you, Mr. White, and you come in one time and we can do this together. All right, well, I'm going to drop these 2 cars off here, and going to do it for me on stream. I'll probably be in here in the server a little bit longer. As I said, if you guys have joined a little bit ago and you're interested in joining myself and everybody else here, the link to the Discords are down below. Feel free to join them. SoCal, as Garrison said, is going to be your best bet to get a tech ride out by myself or one of the other great yard masters here. And we just want to get you guys in here, make sure you know what you're doing enough to get in here and make mistakes and learn. We are a learning server. We don't have a database that we have to keep track of like the depot does. So the requirements to join the server is a little bit less, but we do want it to be somewhat realistic. We don't definitely don't want you coming in here and destroying what has been built and ruining it for other players. So both those links are down below. Feel free to join one of those, and let them know that when you're saying, hey, you know, I've joined the server and you saw it, learned about from this stream, let us know so we know who's been streaming that you've been watching, so that we can thank that person, because there's other people that stream this as well. That's gonna do it here. We're gonna actually stop raining outside. No, it's actually sprinkling a little less. So I'm gonna return these engines. I don't do Amtrak. Yeah, I don't do Amtrak. I don't like passenger trains at all. I like riding on them, but I don't like, I can't stop. So I don't know that there's Union Station, but Amtrak's just down the street from here. Like all my bare table stuff for LAC is over there as well. Yeah, I'm going to start my egress out of here, and I'm going to wish all you guys have a great week. And on Wednesday night, I'll be back on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern to do my my baseball games that I commentate and play at the same time. And right back here next Sunday with some more Simulator Sunday. Going to be featuring Run 8 as always, right here on this server, most likely. If you guys have a great week, and if you're in Southern California, try to stay above water. The rest of you in the country are going to get this too eventually, so enjoy it while you can. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. See you soon.